Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's reading. I am sending you all so much love and light energy as always. And I'm going to get started today by shuffling the Energy Oracle Cards deck. There's been an energy coming through, which is why I'm doing this mini reading, because you guys know who are regulars on my channel that I do typically channel readings every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But whenever I'm feeling a stronger energy coming through, I will channel in between those main collective readings, and I often call those additional videos mini readings. But what I've been picking up is some kind of very energetically intense romantic connection that's creating a lot of confusion for someone. So the energy I'm picking up on is that there are two people who are exchanging a huge amount of energy telepathically. They might be sharing dream experiences. There is a huge amount of energy transfer between these two souls. And yet, when it comes to the physical 3D world, there is some element of confusion because I feel that what is happening in 3D is very different from how these souls are interacting and communicating in the spiritual realm, in the 5D, so to speak. So if this sounds like your situation, you might be someone that I'm picking up on here. And if that is the case, thank you for co-manifesting this reading along with me. And I hope you receive some message here that helps you to confirm what your intuition already knows about this person or situation. Now, I am hearing the word delayed. So you might be feeling with this person as though something is being delayed or isn't happening quickly enough. I'm also picking up something about pacing this connection. I heard something about a forest, and I also saw a watch of some kind. It was actually one of those, I don't know what they're called, but the kind of clock that is on a chain, so to speak. I have no idea if this is even a thing or what this is, but maybe you can let me know if you can come up with the word for that. But it's almost as though someone is very aware of time here, time passing, timing, the pacing of this. In fact, I'm getting that you're both aware of time. I just saw the number 333, but it's feeling different to the both of you. So for you listening, it's most likely that you are feeling the passage of time really heavily. You're wondering why things are being delayed or when something is going to happen, or you're feeling even a little bit impatient because you're wondering, why isn't this person making a move yet? Or why isn't this moving forward yet? The other person involved here is also very much aware of time, but more so in terms of them trying to properly pace this connection and not rush into things too quickly. This is someone who is, the word respectful is coming out, that they are trying to, I'm hearing court you. So maybe this is someone trying to approach you in almost an old-fashioned or very slow, steady kind of manner. I heard gentleman. So if this is a masculine energy, then maybe they're trying to be kind of embodying the traditional ideas of a gentleman. They're trying to be very respectful But I'm almost getting that at times they're erring on the side of caution here. Now, I keep getting something about this person's face or the image of them. So you might see this person's face flashing into your mind at random times during the day. For some reason, specifically, I'm seeing someone walking or driving. So maybe those moments when you are moving from place to place and there's nothing to really actively distract you or to actively focus upon, you might find that especially in those times, your mind just naturally seems to produce thoughts of this person. And the word limerence is coming out. So you might be judging yourself as being limerent, meaning you might be thinking, am I just obsessing over this person or fixating on them? But I'm also getting that something about that doesn't really make sense because there is some aspect of this person physically. Maybe it's the way they look. Maybe they're not your typical type, or maybe physically speaking, you are conventionally kind of out of this person's league. That won't be for everyone. And of course, we're speaking in very 3D terms here, but it's almost like there is something 3D about this person. Maybe on the surface, again, they might have certain aspects that aren't really your general type, or there's something here that's surprising you about how much you're thinking of this person, how much your mind seems to be producing images of them. And I almost get the sense that this is driving you a little bit crazy because you are feeling very out of character. This person is making you feel that sense of impatience, that sense of restlessness. And I'm hearing apathy. You might be actually feeling very apathetic towards many other potential romantic options or people in your life. It's like this person has somehow entirely crowded out every other person or option for you. Now, again, I know that we're getting very hyper specific in this reading. This won't be for everyone, so only take this if it's naturally connecting with you and your situation. But I do want to channel some messages of guidance. I keep seeing sunglasses. Maybe this person wears sunglasses a lot. Ooh, my guides are saying it's almost like just how you wear sunglasses when you're feeling blinded by the sunlight. This is someone trying to take measures to prevent themselves from being so blinded by your light, because that is exactly how they are feeling. They're feeling blinded by your light here. There's something about you that is actually really stuck in this person's head. And it's interesting because I was saying that this connection might be making you feel as though you're acting out of character. But now I'm picking up that you are making this person feel like they're acting out of character. They are someone who's very accustomed to that feeling of apathy. I'm getting that whoever this is, they aren't easily impressed, and yet you've impressed them. This is someone who doesn't seem to be impressed by accomplishments or physical things. They tend to see right through superficial people. And again, it's this sense that they are very unimpressed by accomplishments, by successes, by material things, by even physical beauty. But there's something about you that has impressed them in a way that is very spiritual, in a way that is very non-physical. They are impressed by your soul. I'm also hearing impressed by your voice. So maybe this is someone who just really loves listening to the sound of your voice. Maybe you literally use your voice to work or to create, and that is something that this person really loves about you. But again, I'm getting this sense that they're being very careful about the way in which they are communicating. Everything feels calculated and measured, and like they're very intentionally trying to pace this connection in a specific way. And you might actually feel this as a slowness. You might be feeling, why aren't we moving this ahead faster? Why is this moving so slowly? But this is someone pacing your connection for a very intentional reason. And we are going to be getting into that. But with the throat chakra card, this really speaks to communication. So I see that this person wants to keep manifesting steady communication with you, with the cornucopia card here as well. The number 1111 might be significant to you. And I want to channel a bit more about what this person wants to communicate. I'm seeing some kind of musical instrument. This could be a trombone or a trumpet or something of that nature, some kind of brass instrument possibly. I'm also getting the sacral chakra. So this is someone who feels extremely attracted to you, but this attraction is because they see the beauty of your soul. Again, this is someone who I'm getting really doesn't feel attracted to purely physical or superficial things. This is someone who is truly attracted to others, whether it's friends, romantic situations, people they interact with. They are very, very exclusive about who they give their time and energy to. And this is someone who is only attracted to others based on their soul, based on something deeper about them, and this kind of gut level reaction or response that they will feel when they can sense that someone has a very pure, high vibrational energy, or an energy that's very compatible to their own. And I'm getting that you have both, that there is this soul compatibility here. I feel like this person literally has a physical reaction to you in your presence, like either butterflies or feeling a rush of adrenaline, something physical, because of how your essence and your energy is impacting them. And that is actually what spoke to them most about this connection. It's the way that even just seeing you or passing you or speaking to you would elicit this visceral response within them. That is how they've been able to discern that there's something really powerful that's drawing them to you. Now, the interesting thing about all of this is it's very unconscious for this person. So although this is how they operate in all of their connections, it also seems as though they consider themselves to be a very skeptical and logical person. This person most likely identifies as an atheist or an agnostic or someone that is just very, very logically oriented. They would say that they don't believe in things that they can't measure or physically observe. And yet the irony in this is unconsciously, they navigate all of their relationships and connections in a very spiritual and intuitive manner. They just don't necessarily connect the dots and fully realize that that is how they are navigating these relationships and choosing who they're going to relate to and connect with. So what does this person, I'm hearing withholding. It's almost like you might feel like this person isn't flirting with you or isn't overtly flirtatious or complimentary, and yet you have this sense that they deeply admire you. You can feel that energy from them. And yeah, this is someone who wants something very long-term with you. And in fact, that is why they are approaching you so cautiously with the happy family card. They're approaching you with so much caution and in that careful, very paced, respectful way, because they want something that is very sustainable and very long-term with you. And I'm hearing, I don't want to mess it up. So this is someone who's afraid of rushing you or moving too quickly. Now, on your end, I'm getting that if you can allow yourself to relax into it, this can actually be a really beautiful, sweet unfolding if you can really surrender into this and trust the timing here, trust the alignment here, and allow this person to keep taking the lead. I'm getting very strongly that if you resonate as a divine feminine, which I'm getting many of you will, and in fact, I will probably put that in the title of the video as well. But as a divine feminine, it is so essential for you, especially, to really remain in your divine feminine essence and energy, meaning to stay very relaxed, very open, very receptive here, because that is highly attractive and magnetic to this person. And in fact, I'm getting that the way that this person was attracted into your life on a spiritual level was actually because you've been practicing staying in that balanced divine feminine essence and energy. Now, to assist you as a divine feminine in really staying in that supercharged, magnetic, balanced state of being, I've created a powerful subliminal meditation for you called the Awakened Divine Feminine. This subliminal works with your own subconscious mind, assisting you in clearing out any blockages you might be holding to really deeply accessing and embodying that effortless, magical feminine energy. And this subliminal comes from my Subliminals app, Sound and Soulful, which is my soul's absolute passion project. I am so excited to be sharing all of my subliminals with you through this app. And as you can see on the screen, within the app, I do have subliminals for every area of life. So for money, success, relationships, mood, mindset, energy clearing, and so much more. And we are going to be adding more and more subliminals in the future. So this is a great time to join and get on board and start utilizing subliminals on a daily basis to really begin transforming your energy by reprogramming your own subconscious mind. Subliminals work with unconscious spoken affirmations targeted to the subconscious, which actually controls 95% of our thoughts, actions, and outcomes in life. So when we shift what's happening in the subconscious mind, we can really fast track our manifestations and begin to take those quantum leaps in our lives. I personally started using subliminals several years ago, and I saw the most profound results, shifts, and changes both internally and externally as a result of using them. So I'm so excited to be able to share my own library of subliminals with all of you. And again, the Awakened Divine Feminine Subliminal is located in the app. When you sign up for a 7-day free trial account, you can try out any subliminal I've created completely free. You can listen in 10 different background sound options. You can create your own custom private playlists, and you can even read the affirmations while you are listening. So the link to download the Sound and Soulful app is in the pinned comment and description box underneath this video. But what I really see with this person is they are reacting to your balanced, healed, divine feminine energy. And I am also going to be sharing a number synchronicity in connection with this, which is the number 1144. This also could just be the number 111, 444, or those two numbers in any combination. But this can symbolize a strong connection to divine forces and spiritual enlightenment. It can also symbolize a deep spiritual connection between two souls. And it can also be a sign to trust the process of union and not lose yourself in them. So I feel that for someone listening, there might be a really powerful message, even just in that number synchronicity. I saw a pink flower for someone, so that could also be a bit of a symbol that's been showing up for you. But this can also represent grace, gentility, and happiness. So there's such an innocence and gentleness about this budding romance, about this love that's unfolding here. And I just really feel the message coming through of allowing yourself to surrender into that sweetness, to release the need to control, especially around the timing of this connection. Because again, there is a divine timing at play here. the other person involved here really is pacing this connection very intentionally in a very gentle, respectful way. And I feel that if you're the feminine here, really continuing to focus on yourself and relax into your power is the way to stay open to this sweet unfolding here, because it does appear to be very magical and beautiful. And there's also that divine element to it that keeps coming up. So that really tells me that this connection has a spiritual component, meaning the two of you do share some kind of soul connection, whether that's a soulmate or a twin flame. And of course, only you can know for yourself personally what kind of connection this is for you. But I am going to go ahead and close the reading here with a Rumi Oracle card. I do have to say, I feel this is not the last we will be channeling this person. So if you feel a resonance here, I do invite you to subscribe to the channel. When you subscribe, this also helps me to pick up more strongly on your energy, not just in this video, but also in future videos as well. And thank you to all of you who are subscribed and such an amazing part of our community here. So I just saw the number 2020. Maybe that's a significant year in someone's spiritual growth or awakening. We have the Rumi card, Blessing of Al-Hakim. So I'm going to go ahead and read a guidebook message here. Okay, the guidebook says, sell your cleverness and buy bewilderment. Cleverness is opinion. Bewilderment is vision. Rumi. And the guidebook also says, a blessing of divine wisdom is being ministered to your soul, watched over by Rumi himself. This is soul medicine. It is a spiritual gift of healing, prophecy, insight, and the capacity to surrender any impatient claim for what you cannot yet have. As you receive this gift, this blessing which happens at a soul level, your attitude to life becomes more curious, open, still, and receptive. You no longer have to drive the unfoldment of your desires into form. You rest in assurance that your daily application and effort is enough, and so is your surrender. Become comfortable with the reality that the price of being closer to the divine is the giving up of your need to always understand. Wow, if that wasn't a powerful synchronicity for so many things that came up in this reading around surrender and allowing this really sweet, magical unfolding here. So thank you again for tuning in today. I am so appreciative of each and every one of you here. If you do enjoy this content, you can also follow me on Instagram at Magnetize Yourself, where I post more energy updates, inspiration, and information. Have a beautiful remainder of your day, and I will connect with you here again in the next reading.